Well, okay, that was a very harsh transition there. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh man. Well, there are the lineups. The best news that we could have hoped for out of all of this, I think, or sorry, the best news that we have been given out of all of this is absolutely the return of the one, the only, Mr. Benoit Badiashile back into the lineup. Fantastic to see. Yeah, it's a weird lineup. It's a very strange lineup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, or in the chat rather. Sorry. We'll dive into it in a bit more detail in the coming seconds, coming minutes. Leading up to kickoff. Again, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. We've got a big one today, boys and girls. We've got a really, really big one. Obviously, Blackburn. As I've just seen, I was about to comment on the fact that Gallagher appears to be starting at right wing. Any person, not even with any footballing knowledge, would beg the question: is that legitimate? And as has just been shown, at least on the BBC website, which isn't always reputable, isn't always concrete, it has just changed before my eyes. Now Palmer is in right wing position, Jackson up front with Sterling on the left. A much more obvious, a much more understandable starting front three for the Blues. Moving back, before we go to the middle where Gallagher resides, I suppose, we go back to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, again in this Chelsea lineup. What does Petrovic have to do to get into this starting 11? A game against Blackburn? No. It seems as though that still remains to be seen. John, how's it going? What's the crack? Well, the crack is that this Chelsea side appears to be 100% our strongest possible side. We've even got Reece James back in the squad. You could argue with that, whilst it is, I would imagine, our strongest. I wouldn't even imagine. He is our strongest right back. But obviously he's coming off of an injury, and maybe this is a good way to wean him back into the gist of things, the momentum that goes into everyday starting 11 life. The substitutes, we'll go into those before we go into the rest of the team. Noni Madueke, again, a big shock to many people that they thought that, he got a starting performance against, who was it that we last played? Brentford. The games come so quick and fast. Just pause. The games just come so quick and fast that they're so easy to forget, especially when we lose. It's Pochaclock! Dab asked, Dab received. It's Pochaclock. Anyway, back to the substitutes. Moises Caicedo, obviously, as well, is absent. He is on the bench alongside Levi Colwill as well. There's a few names here. It just goes to show how strong our team can be when people come back from injury. Would we necessarily go with Disasi as our starting centre-back? Potentially, but then when you have people like Badiashile, when you have people like Colwill, you've got people like Wesley Fofana, you've got Thiago Silva. There are the fact we're going into this next window allegedly going in for a centre-back is beyond me. I do not understand the rationale, the thought process behind why on earth we're going for a centre-back in January. I really don't understand. Malagusto on the bench as well. He's obviously benched in favour of Reece James, as we've already gone over. Petrovic as well on the bench. We've already gone over that. Sanchez takes the place again. Not really sure why. A lot of people worrying. If there's going to be something gone wrong in this game, it's most likely going to be that at the hands of, quite literally, at the hands of Robert Sanchez. Ian Matson, who I said in my preview on this channel that I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him maybe feature as a left mid. Sorry, not left mid. Yeah, left mid. Well, even any side, any side. Maybe Sterling getting benched for a change. Maybe Sterling getting some rest, you could say, in a more positive sort of outlook. No, he's still on the bench, Ian Matson. Same with Matos and Castledine, I believe his name is a first-time feature in the starting squad, not starting squad, but the team that is there today. Back to the starting 11s, and of course, Ugochukwu, Leslie, is a feature once again. We saw him feature momentarily against Brentford. Not too much to report on there. It didn't really have too much time to get involved. Conor Gallagher, the one that everyone seems to be thinking, why the hell? Why is Conor Gallagher starting at right wing? He's not. I'm here to tell you right now, he is not. He's starting dead in the middle alongside Enzo Fernandez. So no worries there. Cucurella on the left with Badia Shields. We've already gone through. Has returned. Be sure to get your predictions in the chat and get your questions in, all that good stuff in the build-up to this game. There's a lot of history here between these two sides. The last time we lost to Blackburn, ironically or coincidentally, was in the League Cup all the way back in 2009-10 season. Blackburn actually went on to the semi-finals, I believe, or it may well have been the... No, it was the semi-finals. They got knocked out in the semi-finals against Aston Villa back that year. They knocked us out. 3-3 after regular... Oh, sorry, 2-2 after regular time. Then it was Benny McCarthy with a penalty in the 93rd minute, third minute of extra time. And in the 122nd minute of the game, Malouda crosses the ball in. A lovely lofted cross to find Paulo Ferreira at the back post, where he slots it away following a bit of a mishap from Paul Robinson. That goes to penalties. It's not looking good. We miss our first penalty. Michael Ballack is to blame for that. But followed by that is a goal from Didier Drogba by means of a Panenka. First goal we've scored in the penalties. That's 2-1. And then it goes to, I believe, Flora Malouda. He scores following his assist earlier on in the game. And then I think it's Yuri Zhirkov. And then our final penalty taker was Gael Kakuta. We also had the likes of Solomon Kalou, Branislav Ivanovic, and many other names that were available to take those penalties, but we left it to Gael Kakuta, of all people, and sadly, we lost as a result. That was on the 2nd of December 2009, Blackburn picking up the result there, and since then, Blackburn, the game after that was a draw, then a Chelsea win, Chelsea win, Chelsea win, Chelsea win. Last time we played them was 11 years ago. The 13th of May 2012, goals from John Terry and Raul Morales. I believe just a few days. No, that's a complete lie. I was going to say, it was a year after we'd won the Champions League. Ivanovic is the guy. Underrated, in my opinion. He's in a lot of people's all-time Chelsea lineups. I think him up against Azpilicueta tends to cause a bit of a stir in terms of who people rate more than the other. It's hard to discredit Azpilicueta. It really is. But I do love me some Branislav Ivanovic. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to criticise either of them, really. They've both had such a big impact on the club's history. In their own equal rights. Just for fun, who is Enzo? Shivendra, I'm not quite sure if that is banter or if you actually do not know who Enzo... Oh, Ezzo! I am mistaken. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Always the spelling mistakes. It wouldn't be a stream of mine if there were no spelling mistakes. There we go. Enzo now. Makes far more sense. Where the match being shown? I believe it's on ESPN Plus if you're watching in America. We really need a good game for confidence going into the Spurs game on Monday. Listen, I'm a bit dubious. I'm a bit dubious as to whether or not this is going to bear any factor into going into the, the momentum and all that sort of stuff. Going into the game against Tottenham on Monday. I always feel confident going into games against Tottenham. But at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know. It screams that we're going to get battered. It screams that we're going to get rather embarrassed by this Tottenham side. But as you're saying, Yorkie to go, saying hopefully no injuries tonight. That is the biggest concern of mine coming into this game. You're playing the likes. We're playing Blackburn. No offense to them. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. But rest assured, there is absolutely no need. There is absolutely no comprehensible reason as to why we are fielding quite literally a starting 11 that we would start in any Premier League game. Obviously, we're missing the likes of Colwill and Thiago Silva and Caicedo. But then you come in, Leslie Ugochukwu has proven that he is quite the talent in the games that he's played for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez is playing. Do you know what I mean? A lot of these players have been big players in this season. It's not really saying a lot, but you know what I mean. No byline. Mod is he's got work tomorrow, and the game isn't starting for him until midnight. So it's a bit of a late one for him, and Alex is having a day off, I believe. So we get to do a solo live stream for the first time since the last League Cup game. I think that was Brighton, but the one before then against Wimbledon, obviously. Why didn't Petrovic start? I don't know. If anyone does have any idea as to why that might be, I think it is just... I just think Pochettino doesn't necessarily have all the confidence in the world for him, But you would assume... I mean, let's be honest... It's gonna be Sanchez for at least until January. I subscribed to the byline a couple of days ago. You do watch-alongs with two other people. I do. That is me. With Alex and Mod. But they're both busy today, so I'm doing this. What was I saying? With Petrovic, if he has a stinker. At least he's got some experience behind him. At least he's got some game time behind him. Sanchez in goal every single week until January, until we find someone a bit more concrete and someone a little bit better. It doesn't really make sense to me why you would not play Petrovic in a game like this. I don't know. I'm not sure we'll ever get the answers, to be honest with you. But still, probably will be the FA Cup keeper. I don't know. I think you could be right in a sense that there could be a reason being that Sanchez is a bit more experienced. He's got the potential maybe to see us through to the final. The next one's the quarters, then it's the semis, then it's the final. There's 4 games to go until the final, and you would imagine that Pochettino is hoping that, let's get the first trophy available this season. Let's make a statement, albeit it's the Carabao Cup. No one's really expecting us to get it. Who else is in the Carabao Cup? Is this everyone? I don't know if this is everyone. It is. 4th round. 3rd round. So we got Exeter were knocked out by Middlesbrough yesterday. So Middlesbrough, Port Vale, West Ham, Arsenal, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Blackburn, Chelsea, Everton, Burnley, Ipswich, Fulham, Manchester United and Newcastle. So, judging by those teams that are left, let's be real, it's going to be either Arsenal, West Ham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, or Newcastle. But then again, the ties leading up to that final could mean that a smaller team is in the cards. Mainly us. It would be nice to see if we could get a bit of a lucky run up until the final, like a Man City do. Then that would be absolutely fantastic. When will Kepa return again? I don't think he will ever do so, and I'm very happy that is the case. 25 minutes to go until kickoff. Again, please do like the stream. Hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. And remember to subscribe. It's massively appreciated if you do so. All live coverage for this game will be brought to you on this stream with very little delay, I hope. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to be, wait and see. Chelsea 11th in the Premier League versus Blackburn in 12th in the Championship. Battle of the mid-tables. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, Kepa never returning is ideal. I think the West Ham Arsenal game starts in about 10 minutes, so they will be finishing before us. When is the draw? Because we might as well do that after this game as well. Carabao Cup draw. Chelsea must believe it's... the numbers have been announced. The numbers have been announced for the Carabao Cup draw. Let's take a little look-see. If anyone else has any details. We are number 4. So there's Middlesbrough number 1. Number 2 is Port Vale. Number 3, Bournemouth or Liverpool. Number 4, Chelsea or Blackburn. Number 5, Everton or Burnley. Number 6, Ipswich or Fulham. Number 7, Manchester United or Newcastle. And number 8, West Ham or Arsenal. And again, for a place in the quarterfinals this game, no small game, even though it is, again, people saying, well, it's only Blackburn. It's not. We struggled against Wimbledon, I think people forget. I think people also forget that we conceded first against Wimbledon and at Stamford Bridge. So anything can happen in these cup games. Anything can happen. I think people do forget from time to time that cup games can be a little bit tricky. And games are always tricky for us, no matter who we play these days. We can always throw Sanchez at right wing and let Petrovic get some minutes. Sanchez has got some pace. He does. He's the most most rapid. He's the fastest recorded goalkeeper this season. 33.33 kilometers an hour or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Ipswich is my local club that I also supported. Conceded 3 goals to Blackburn. It will be a hard fight. Yeah. Top scorers in the league. In the Carabao Cup for Chelsea is Noni Madueke. Garrett for them. He does feature. He's one of their centre mids. And head-to-head, we've got a 4-0 head-to-head win ratio over them. I'm trying to see XG and all that sort of stuff. It doesn't really make a fucking blind bit of difference, does it? SofaScore is your best friend when it comes to this sort of bollocks. Let's see if it will load. It's one of those games, though, isn't it? It's one of those games. Man, not going to lie, Blackburn have nothing to lose tonight, so they will be out on the press while we need to keep our dignity. Is exactly the case. It is exactly the case. Again, it's one of those things where I do think people underestimate these smaller teams. Blackburn, they've won a fucking Premier League, for Christ's sake. I know that's not even remotely the side that they are these days, but I think a lot of people do forget that Blackburn were once a decent side. They were actually a really good side back in my day, back when I was a child. And so, you know, it might not be the case today, but again, the magic that is cup competition would lead you to believe that anything can happen. Anything can happen. My prediction's 2-1 to Chelsea, but I do predict that we do concede. I'm not gonna hide away from the fact that I do think we're gonna let in a stupid goal. The way I put it was our quintessentially utterly avoidable goal of the game, which most likely will come at the hands of Robert Sanchez. And again, I don't know. I don't want to keep bashing on Robert Sanchez, but he has been sort of a bit dodgy in goal these days over the last couple of games, where it's like a little bit shaky. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not sold so far on Sanchez. I was quite early on, not before he came, but when he started putting in some performances, you know, I held my hat up. I was like, fair play, Sanchez, you're doing all right, son. You're looking decent. You're looking all right. And then as of late, it's looked a little bit dicey. It's looked a little bit shaky at times. It really has. We haven't quite seen the necessarily the strong performances that we saw earlier on in the season from, and the season's not that young, to be honest. We've got the timer ready, should we need to get going on that. Just say we lose this game. You always jinx it. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. Chelsea are going to get absolutely peppered here today. I reckon it's going to be at least 3-0 to Blackburn. Mark my words. Mark my words. 3-0 to the Riversiders, I believe is what their nickname is. 10:15 is the cup draw tonight. So by that standard, what is it? 8:15, 8:45, 9:30 should be around the time it finishes, give or take. That's without added time or anything like that. There's no extra time, so it will go to penalties. So that could take it to 10. I don't think it will go to penalties, and if it does, then Lord have mercy on our souls, because that we will be going out in anything but a blaze of glory. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I've got to get my review video out, and then we'll be doing player ratings anyway. So hopefully I will be live around the time that there is, of course, the draw, if we are through to the next round. Otherwise, we're just going to do player ratings as we normally do once the review is posted. But again, how long to go now? 20 minutes or so to go. 18 minutes, 17 minutes? I don't know. You tell me. It's just one of those games where it seems like an easy one to predict, but I'm not so sure. A late Blackburn winner hurts me to say, says Niraj. Again, it's so hard to imagine, but it won't be, because it will come to reality. Do you know what I mean? I keep saying it's hard to think. I can't possibly imagine Blackburn putting 2-3 against us. But at the same time, when it happens, it'll be, well, you just knew this was going to happen. It's Punch O'Clock. He's done it again. He's done it again, and all that sort of bollocks. Do you know what I mean? So it's inevitable when it happens, but when it doesn't happen and we do pepper the Blackburn. Careful what I say there. When we do pepper Blackburn, again, that's the one where it's like, it's inevitable we win, or if we lose and embarrass ourselves, it was also inevitable. That is how unpredictable this Chelsea side has recently become in the last year and a half, 2 years or so, that we can't even guarantee that we could win against Blackburn Rovers. It's a sorry time for these Chelsea players. It really is. This Chelsea side, it's a sorry state of affairs. It truly is. Player rating stream today as well, Harry. Absolutely. We will be doing that Probably 1:45. It'd probably be about 10 o'clock, I would say. 10 p.m. About 10 p.m. UK time. But we'll see. It could go to penalties. It might drag on a bit longer. We'll have to wait and see. The bridge looks very empty. I mean, there's still 15 minutes to go, and it's only a Carabao Cup game. To like match goers, they're in no rush to come and see Chelsea versus Blackburn. Especially with the match goers probably assuming that there's every possibility that we could fuck this up. Do you know what I mean? So it remains to be seen. It really remains to be seen. But like, it's usually full. Again, there's still 15 minutes to go. Again, Sanchez in goal. Reece James returns and is the skipper as he would normally be. Axel Disasi and Benoit Badiashile is back in the lineup. I think that deserves a like in and of itself. So please do smash the like button in the build-up to this game. Try and get to 50 likes before the start of the game. That would be fantastic. Only 20 away, and you might even get a cheeky little pot, but not yet. Not yet. Calm yourselves down. Mark Cucurella, also Cucurella. I realise I put Cucurella instead of Cucurella. I was not in a rush whatsoever, so I could still spell Badiashile, but not Cucurella. I couldn't even spell Enzo, so there we go. There we go. Enzo Fernandez is also fixed. Back four for the future, Harry. Listen, I'm not one. I'm not partial. Again, I get called Fat Ben Chilwell or whatever it is, Chubby Chilwell. It isn't bias. It truly isn't. My ideal back four would be Reece James, Chilwell at left back. Thiago Silva, I think he needs to go at the end of the season, and that pains me to say, but I do think it's time. And then Badiashile. I do think Badiashile. What did I say? James at right back, Chilwell at left back, Colwill. The thing is Badiashile left-footed? I always forget. Because he does always play on that left side, but I think it's more so because Disasi is right-footed, so he plays on the right side. Oh, my fucking back. But yeah, in an ideal world, it would be Colwill, Badiashile, Chilwell, and James at right back. So I don't mind Disasi. I'm still yet to be wowed. He's definitely becoming more and more consistent, but then at the same time, he fluffed it with the Brentford goal alongside Nodi Madueke. It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, Benoit Badiashile, my love for him grows and grows, and I'm so happy that he is back. Easily one of my favourite players, favourite new players for Chelsea, and overall, to be honest with you. Raheem Sterling is the frustrating one in this game. You would expect, you would hope, you would really hope that he shows up today. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Nicholas Jackson, if there's ever a day for him to bag a goal or two, maybe even get a hat-trick. Ooh, what that would do for the confidence of that man. If Nicholas Jackson could get a hat-trick today, again, very wishful thinking. Very wishful thinking. But all the same, entirely possible. As is a Chelsea loss. As is a Chelsea win. It's impossible to predict these days, ladies and gentlemen. But all the same, we are just 10 minutes away now until kickoff does commence. And we are 12 likes away from 50 likes on the stream. Hopefully, I would imagine more and more people are tuning in. So, hello, thank you for tuning in. Long time no see on this format, being just me on my own. Do I know the subs? I do indeed. It is Petrovic, Ian Matson, Levi Colwill, Malo Gusto, Leo Castledine, I believe his name is, Castledine, Moises Caicedo, Alex Matos, David Washington, and Nodi Madueke. Noni Madueke. Jesus Christ. I keep getting his name wrong. Alex will be coming for me. Pause. Were you any good in school, says Jake Gutierrez. Yeah. I wasn't a bad student. I wasn't ever in bottom set or anything like that. I'd say I was always second set, maybe. Just plodding along, really. Just getting the grades that you need to just get through. I was never struggling to get the grades or anything. I just wasn't like an A-star student or anything like that. But it was nothing to write home about. But nothing also to be concerned about. Do you know what I mean? 24 degrees here still in Tenerife, says Steve Smith, mate. Steve, go on the Steve, son. It's Potch o'clock, 24 degrees in Tenerife. Steve Smith, he's soaking up the rays, even though it is probably 8:30 there. 24 degrees. I don't know if I could be asked for that. What is it right now here? At the moment, it's 11 degrees. It is a crisp, a lovely, cool 11 degrees Celsius here in just outside of London. Have you heard of the storm? Storm Kieran, yes. It is preventing me from getting to work tomorrow, so guess who's working from home, baby? Come on. You love to see it. 7:30. Oh, okay. So the clocks haven't changed there then. What we do when Wesley comes back and players like Bashir Humphreys get given chances in the squad is what I'm concerned about in the back four. Ha! Where am I watching it? I have my ways. Are you in Essex? I'm not in Essex. Yeah, because Humphreys is currently on loan in Swansea, isn't he? 7 games played, 1 goal as a defender. Not too bad. I am just going to set the thing up so I can see the damn game. Give me a second. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're all ready to go. It's just, it's all slow motion at the moment. I don't know if that's actually intended. Who wins the next Ballon d'Or? It's got to be Haaland, really. I don't know. Azza, Dan, how's it going? Long time no see. We're here. Kickoff is just over 5 minutes away. Please do get those 7 more likes to go until we get a Potch o'clock for 50 likes. If you want to go to 100 likes before kickoff, that would be fantastic. We're looking to get some numbers here tonight. Please do subscribe, as it does say so here. And try and get to 6,500 subscribers today. I think it's possible. The game isn't on TV, so it's likely that the numbers are going to pick up once kickoff does commence. How come we are back to the holy grail of watch-alongs, says John Sull. The other 2 aren't available, so it means that I can actually do this. Which sounds like I'm pained to do the... Jesus Christ. It sounds like it's a pain doing the byline, but there's something about doing the solo one. I do that like I'm earning more money doing this. I'm not. But all the same, 50 likes on the stream before I carry on what I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea versus Blackburn in 5 minutes' time. It's Potch o'clock! For old time's sake. I'm going to burst a blood vessel doing that today. Fucking hell. I've got so many Potch o'clocks to let out today. Jesus, I can see stars. I'm honestly blue-balled when it comes to doing Potch o'clocks on the byline. Because Alex, it covers up my face. It covers up my face. I don't like it. When meanwhile, he's there going like this when it plays the music. Big Benoit is back. What did someone say? Why don't you just go back to doing solo? Because I'm doing the byline for now. Maybe next season or the season after that, I'll be doing solo streams. It is what I want to do in the future. I do want to go back to doing solo. But if you factor, I wasn't doing solo on Chelsea Fan TV. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I was, but it wasn't my channel. Does that make sense? Why the byline? I work for Alex already. I'm his producer on the podcast and all that good stuff. So he just said, "Do you want to swap and come over to me and do that with mods?" And I said, "Absolutely. Why not? Something different." Do you know what I mean? I've worked at Chelsea Fan TV for a couple of years, and I thought it's time to move. Whether or not, you know, necessarily viewership wise, it's going to grow. It's obviously a brand new thing, but I'm loving it. I am enjoying it. There are times where Alex gets on my tits, but alternatively, there's many times I get on his tits. So it swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. Anyway, back to the game. Do you have another full-time job? Yes. This does not pay the bills just yet. It does not pay the bills. Bring back the solo watch-alongs. They'll be back. They'll be back. Don't worry. They'll be back. Nearly 100 people watching. Keep on liking. Keep on subscribing. Again, we are just a few seconds away until kickoff. Hit that button and all that good stuff. The players are coming out. The players are coming out as we speak. And the Liquidator does play. We hate Tottenham. We might even get a 10 men went to mow if you're lucky. If you play your cards right, we might even get a 10 men went to mow, just like back in the old days. Who knows? Who truly knows? 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes until if we behave ourselves. One man went to mow. Went to mow a meadow. One man and his dog Spot went to mow a meadow. 2 men went to mow. We'll get some started now, shall we? Let's get the ball rolling. Went to mow a meadow. 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot went to mow a meadow. Sanchez is in goal with Reece James as captain. Axel Disasi is joined by the returning Benoit Badiashile with Mark Cucurella down the left-hand side of defence. Leslie Ukachukwu and Enzo Fernandez are either side of the Argentinian, sorry, not the Argentinian, the Englishman, Conor Gallagher, with Palmer and Sterling either side of frontman Nicholas Jackson, who is still waiting for a goal for quite some time now. Not waiting for a goal, his first goal, he's waiting for just a goal in general to, you know, just get the ball rolling. 3 men went to mow. Went to mow a meadow. 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot went to mow a meadow. We'll leave it there just for a second. Gather ourselves. We've got Walstead, Britton, Carter, Hill, Ronnie Pickering, the one and only Ronnie Pickering in the starting 11 for Blackburn Rovers here. I was going to say Andy Warhol there. A. Wharton, C. Travis. Their captain, Travis, Garrett, Markande, Moran and Leonard in the starting 11 for Blackburn Rovers. Mezzadonna, how's it going? Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. It's time for some fun. Unadulterated Chelsea football like you've never seen before. Chelsea versus Blackburn. Here we go. The officials. Tim Robinson is the referee today. Ironically, the goalkeeper for Blackburn that day when they last won against us, which was in the League Cup, was also Robinson. Will that play any factor? I don't know. I truly don't know. But kickoff, excuse me. Seconds away. And here we go. We're underway. Chelsea versus Blackburn. Smash the like button. Give it a tickle. Chelsea on the attack already here. Nicholas Jackson wins a corner ball. 12 seconds in. I miss the syncing with Alex and Mod. I know, it's so much more fun, isn't it, when there's like a 40 second, 1 minute delay. Trying to see how far behind I am. Corner ball comes in. Headed, flicked on. It's a mess in defence, and it really is. And then cleared away. God, I miss commentating. I really do. It's been a while. I'm 5 seconds behind, so it's not all the worst news in the world. Minute gone. Chelsea with, I wouldn't say necessarily a chance, but Jackson certainly getting a shot off. Corner ball to Chelsea was not exactly dealt with by the Blackburn defence very well and cleared away by Waldhelst, or whatever his name is. Potentially a chance here. I think the flag might go up. It hasn't. Conor Gallagher, Sterling. Chance here. Palmer plays it out wide. Finds Mark Cucurella. Sterling again. Good close control in the box and wins another corner. 2 corners now for Chelsea with just 1.5 minutes on the clock. Much like the game against Brentford, we're on the front foot right from the get-go. Can we put away some fucking chances? Jesus. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm wanting is for us to put away our chances. Please. Corner ball. Comes in. It's not good at all. Not quite the first man, but it was the first man. I don't quite know how to describe it. It was just absolutely terrible. Here's Conor Gallagher again. Down the wing. Finds Sterling. Dispossessed with ease and then deflected out for a goal kick. I have not left the byline. I have not left the byline. Mod and Alex are either sleeping or just resting. We've got a massive game on Monday against Tottenham, and I think they wanted to be absolutely ready for that. Mod's got work in the morning. It's midnight where he is right now. So I can understand he doesn't want to watch Chelsea versus Blackburn. And I think Alex is just on father duty today. So there we go. 3 minutes on the clock. And Chelsea in full control, if you can be after just 3 minutes. But the press is high from Blackburn Rovers. We are on our goal mouth right now as Sanchez distributes it out wide. Cucurella can't quite get to it. It's a throw into Blackburn on the halfway line now. Blackburn potentially looking to get any sort of control on this game as Sanchez picks it up. Finds Leslie Ukachukwu. 3 men around him. Finds Jackson. Nice. I was going to say nice little 1-2, but Chelsea are still in possession, even though he did lose the ball there. Sanchez. Enzo back to Sanchez. We're pretty much already run out of ideas because Sanchez has touched the ball more than any player on the pitch. Good little turn there from Reece James as he shrugs off his man. Free kick given. Chelsea want to take it quickly and the referee says to put it back where it was, as if the 5 yards gave us any advantage whatsoever. I'm not quite sure it did. Poor pass. Blackburn could be in here. but dealt with well in the end. Reece James picks it back up. Here is Conor Gallagher. Sterling in support. Just shocking, shocking play from him there. Absolutely killed momentum like you wouldn't believe. And then the pass forward there from Disasi is not found by Cole Palmer, who is now in pursuit. Score prediction, I still think it's going to be 2-1. I do see Blackburn potentially getting a goal. They don't look too good right now, but once they get any sort of momentum in this game, once they start to sense that we can't hit a barn door, they'll be all over us like a rash, I believe. They'll take their chances. Make no mistake about it. They'll take their chances. It's just if we can prevent them from making chances, it should just be a guaranteed win for us. But, you know, we thought we were going to get guaranteed wins in the past, and it has simply not been the case. It truly has not been the case whatsoever. Played forwards. And Jackson offside. Shock. Horror. What a surprise. What a surprise. How's the bench? The typical people. Petrovic. Caicedo's on the bench, as is Levi Colwill. Few other names as well. Blackburn in with a chance here. Shots. And wide. There was a man on the far corner calling for it. But, what's his name? Makande said, no. I'm going for the shot. I'm going for glory. And, boy, did he do anything but. It was at least 10 yards wide. 5 yards, maybe? Could be a bit. Maybe 6 yards. I'd say 6 yards, just giving the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? You're missing out on revision to watch this. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Sanchez, again, has touched the ball, I guarantee you, more than any player on the pitch here. He's on the ball again. We've now lost the ball. Really are. They have got such a high press, and it was always to be expected. Disasi plays it, finds Cole Palmer. Reece James makes his run down the wing. Here he goes. Open space in front of him. He's finally got the ball out from under his feet. He finds Conor Gallagher. This is a brilliant chance here. Reece James crosses it. It's not the best, but it finds its way. We've clattered into each other. Jackson, and now it ends up with no one but a Blackburn player. Jackson picks it up once again. He goes for the shot, deflected and out for a corner ball. What a chance that was. And I'm trying to think, was that Sterling and Ukuchukwu? It was Sterling and Enzo Fernandez ran into each other. So, an absolute clown of a performance in the box there. But a Chelsea corner ball. A Chelsea corner ball. Yeah. The players were indeed surprised. Corner. Conor Gallagher. If he eventually takes it, would be great. Conor Gallagher over the ball. In it comes. He's absolutely hoofed it. Back post. Potential for a handball there, maybe. There were calls. No VAR tonight, though, I believe. No VAR. Why is Gallagher on corners? I don't know. Enzo's on the pitch, for fuck's sake, right? I don't know. Raheem Sterling takes it to the byline. Referee! Corner ball given. I think Sterling is asking for a penalty, but again, no VAR. I think that's a penalty, you know. Gonna need a better angle on that. It's a penalty. That is a penalty As clear as fucking day. It's an absolute stonewall penalty. And it hasn't been given. Chelsea get the corner. It's Cole Palmer. He does his man up the ribs. Crossed in. Chance. It's Benoit Badiashile who crosses it back in. And I think a player is down. There is a clash of heads here. Very close to getting any sort of shot off there. I think both players are just going to get up and play on. So there was no need, really. It's not the best of clash of heads, I must say. It is a real coming together. That was a penalty. That was an absolute penalty. Got all the man before the ball. Slid in with I mean, obviously the intent rather, of getting the ball, but he missed it. He missed it. He got it once he'd gone through the man. And in the box, it just doesn't work like that. 183, nearly 200 people here. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing if you haven't done so already. And at 100 likes, we'll do another Potter clock if we don't score before then, obviously. It's Bruno time. Yes. Yes. Never a penalty. Nicholas, mate. Come on. Come on. If you would like to become a member of the channel, then the link to that is in the pinned comment in the chat. Would be massively appreciated. You can join several other people in having some lovely little emojis like this. And future member perks in the future as well. Sterling runs it out. See, Ricky Spanish has all the emojis. There's Potter clock, there's Frankie time, there's Bruno time, and there's Tuchel time. Yet to include Potter clock, but I think I can now, actually. Up the Chelsea. Potter clock was so iconic, yeah. It will never be matched. It will never be matched. Tuchel time was the original, but we move. Disassi finds Badiashile. If we could get out of our own box, that would be fucking brilliant. My God. Enzo. Sterling. Nice little 1-2s here. That's got to be a free kick there, ref. What are you doing? There we go. Referee is really not too keen on giving us what we deserve here. I must be honest. Disassi, Badiashile. How are we struggling against Blackburn, man? For the love of fucking God. Honestly. God. What have we become? Referee, that's a free kick. Here's a good chance. Here is a very good chance. 86 likes on the stream. 14 away from a Potter clock. For you nostalgia merchants. You know what you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. I do remember beating Dortmund, yes. Badia Shield. Disassi over the top. Great chance. I don't know what on earth Palmer's doing there. The volley was absolutely on the cards there. Absolutely. There's a bit of a mix-up in the box here from Blackburn. The ball from Badia Shield was absolutely phenomenal. And Cole Palmer just didn't really read it very well. And it goes out for a goal kick, unfortunately. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know why he slowed down there, no. Mod's son is in the chat. Raheem Sterling. If you want to follow me on my socials, brilliant ball goes through. James! Saved by the keeper. Saved by the keeper. Not quite the thrashing of the ball that we were expecting from Reece James. He's a little bit rusty. He's a little bit rusty. And it remains 0-0. Comfortable save for the keeper there. 16 minutes on the clock. And again, if you wish to follow me on my socials, the links to that are in the description. At Harry CFXI on all social media platforms, pretty much. Still doing the TikToks, still doing the watch-alongs. If you are coming here thinking, fucking hell, I haven't seen Harry in a long time. I thought he'd stop doing watch-alongs, which a lot of people seem to think I have done, even though I still upload here every single game. YouTube.com/thebyline is where I'm doing pretty much every watch-along this season, besides this game and the Wimbledon game. Tottenham on Monday. We need a thief. We do need a thief. Imagine Ronnie Pickering scoring against us. I know. It's so likely, isn't it? It's so likely that Pickering will score. Feel like we need to get a graphic ready just in case. It's Pickering time, baby! I just suddenly woke up because I remember the live. Angeline, it's okay. No worries. Should have put a bet on. Kukurea keeps it in. God, we look dreadful. We look so bad so far. Like, we're creating chances. We are creating chances, but again, let's not fucking beat around the bush here. It's fucking Blackburn, for the love of God. How's it looking so far, says Victor. Blackburn could score, honestly. They honestly could. Chelsea have had chances, but much like we always do, we never take them. We absolutely never take them. Here's Sterling. Why we're just playing solely down the left-hand side with this twat? I don't know. He gives the ball away so fucking needlessly. I just don't know with Sterling, man. If he was to leave, I wouldn't give a toss. I just wouldn't care. What are we going to miss? Chance for Blackburn. Jesus Christ. What would we actually miss? Geezer down the left-hand side who just runs into someone every single time. Blackburn with another chance here. Edge of the box. Really good chance. We're defending it well. We've got everyone behind the ball here, pretty much, in our box. Played brilliantly. Blackburn through with a chance, and it's just in the nick of time. Saved by Benoit Badiashile, who sends it out for a corner. But Blackburn starting to put on the burners. They're starting to light a little fire here at Stamford Bridge, as was to be expected. Let's be fucking honest. Let's be honest. Chance again. They're looking unbelievable, and it's a chance! How that hasn't gone in the back of the net, I do not know. Drilled across the face of goal. I don't quite know who cleared that. It wasn't Sanchez. They are playing absolute circles. They're running absolute circles around this Chelsea side at the moment. In the last 2-3 minutes, we look absolute shite. 100 likes on the stream, though, so you know the drill. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Watch a Clock! Thank you very much. Oh, God. That's what's more embarrassing, is that we're literally playing with our first fucking team as well. Obviously, there's a couple of missing players, but this team still is a very strong side from us. This is by no means our B team. Absolutely by no means is this our B team. Much better production value here than the byline. Hey! I've done all the graphics. I run the byline watch along. Thank you very much. So all the production value there is me, you bastard. I'll have you know. But is it on ITV? It's not on ITV, no. If only, eh? Cole Palmer, lovely little turn from him. Ref. Yellow card is brandished. Cole Palmer was still running. Was still running with the ball. But he brings it back for a free kick for some absurd reason. But a free kick to Chelsea nonetheless. Harry, his name is Harry Pickering. Harry Pickering is his name. Ball crossed in and just dealt with. Out for a corner ball. Pickering yellow card. Chelsea with their fifth corner of the game so far. None of that. Harry Pickering. Ball comes in. There's not too much to fucking go for there. Naughty, naughty. Jackson. Lovely flick from Cole Palmer. We can, I can smell something in the air. It's Leslie Ukachukwu, and he just drags it wide. I think. Or was it Reece James? I think it was Reece James. I don't know where I got Leslie Ukachukwu. It was indeed Reece James who drags it just wide. Oh my God, it skims the post. Absolutely skims the post. Blackburn, play on. Plays it back. I tell you what, they're looking really good on the ball, and we're allowing them to. Counter-attack is on here. We've given it, unfortunately, to Raheem Sterling, who does play a very good ball. Conor Gallagher looks for the cut-in and is dispossessed on the edge of the box. However, Enzo Fernandez flies in out of nowhere, picks it up, passes it back to Cucurella. Enzo now. Badia Shield. $150 likes and we will do another Potter clock. James, brilliantly done, wins the ball back. Leslie. Good chance here. Cole Palmer has a shot. Surely, just let it go, son. Jesus. Nicely done. Enzo Fernandez, and it's a save. Brilliant shot. Even better save. And Blackburn avoid going 1-0 down once again as Chelsea pick up the ball. Disasi plays it all the way back to Robert Sanchez. Who do you think will score? I've gone with Cole Palmer and Conor Gallagher for us. But I do think they're going to score. I do think Blackburn are going to score. I don't know. We're starting to get more of a hold of the game. I feel like that it's only a matter of time before we score one. And if we score one, hopefully that is the end of that. But cup magic is a thing. Cole Palmer's really not that he's not reading, but he's not doing well with these balls being lifted in over to him. Hasn't turned up today. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. He needs to warm up a bit. Do you know what I mean? He needs to get on his toes a little bit. He stays on his heels a bit too much. Something is coming. It'll be Sterling who scores, I reckon. Yeah, probably. Probably. Free kick to Blackburn. Bounce in a minute. He's gonna bounce in a minute. Bounce in a minute. He's gonna bounce in a minute. 4 men went to Mo. We've lost the ball here. No time for a dog Spot who's crossed it. Surely. Looks like it's going to be dealt with there. Enzo Fernandez, brilliantly done. Wins the ball back when we're in danger. And then the foul has been drawn in. And free kick to Chelsea once again. Nearly half an hour played and a whole lot of nothing to report on. Other than we've looked fairly shit once again. Fairly unconvincing, to say the least. Disasi. Badia Shield. Or is that Leslie coming to collect? Here's Disasi again. There's so many green players. Jesus Christ. Leslie. Plays it. Finds Raheem Sterling. It's a good ball. And a lovely bit of play here. Sterling could be in here for number 1. Leslie Ugochukwu! Oh, come on! Gallagher! James! Brilliant ball, finds Enzo. And Cucurella can't quite get to it. It goes out for a throw. Making all these chances. We're making all these chances. And not a lot is coming from them. It's got to be said. It was actually... Was it Jackson? Good chance here. Conor Gallagher Goes to the byline, crosses it in, and it's nearly been palmed into the goal by the goalkeeper, who sends it out for a corner ball. Still 0-0 here in the 30th minute of the game. Palmer played it, found Gallagher, who drilled it in. Corner ball taken quickly. Chance, and it's in! And who is it? It's Benoit Badiashile! It's Pochaclaw! Who else but Big Bad Benoit Badiashile on his return to Stamford Bridge? The saviour! The answer to our prayers! Badiashile sends Chelsea 1-0 up. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Things you love to see. Badiashile back in the lineup. Not only that, but Badiashile on the fucking score sheet. Have some of that. Thank God. Chelsea 1, Blackburn Rovers zilch. And hopefully now, that signifies what's to come in this game. We need to start taking our chances. We're 1-0 up now against this lot. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Please. That's not like, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Fuck that. I want to see us maul these bastards. Please. It has been far too long. I'd say a nice early goal. It's taken half an hour. There's still plenty of time in this game for us to get a few more. There's also a chance. There's also plenty of time for Blackburn to get back into the game. I just pray that we're not going to try and sit on this fucking 1-0 lead. Please. Ball given away. Blackburn look to respond also almost automatically. That Mokande guy for them just shoots from fucking stupid distances and does not do anything. He's just one of those greedy players who shoots from distance no matter what. Jackson, brilliant skill from him, finds Kukureya. And again down the wing, and it's too much on that from Enzo Fernandez, who sends it out for a goal kick. But Chelsea still 1-0 up. Benoit Badiashile puts Chelsea in the leads. It's a glorious, glorious sight. It's a very, very happy sight indeed. Leslie. Badiashile, the saviour. I don't want to harp on too much. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to harp on too much. But I've said this. Badiashile is a starting 11 defender in this side. He absolutely is. He's so fucking good. I know it's only a tap-in. It was, well, first of all, it was not just a tap-in. And second of all, his positioning, great. His defensive ability, great. He just commands the defence at the moment. I mean, Disasi also as well has done very, very well. But Badiashile looks so good when he's in a Chelsea shirt, in that position. You just get a feel that he is just such a good defender, and alongside the likes of Levi Colwill, I just can't imagine we are going to be struggling defensively in years to come when it all comes together. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That would be massively appreciated. Review will come up after this game as Cole Palmer has a shot from distance, saved by the keeper. Remember to hit the bell notification to be notified of when I go live. And also hit the like button. Again, massively helps. Sterling. Let's try and get to at least 200 likes. That would be fantastic. Badiashile plays it back to Sanchez. Badiashile needs to start against Spurs. He absolutely does. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Is that the first goal for the club? It's absolutely not, no. He scored last season, I believe. Enzo. Leslie finds Enzo again. Played. Not the best of passes. The run was made and the pass was not executed very well. Kukurea goal today. I feel it in my balls, said Mod Son. Played over the top and it's hit the back of Reece James. Did we eventually play the game that we waited 2 hours for yesterday? We did indeed. We did indeed. Counter-attack football on the cards here for Blackburn Rovers. They've got 5 men up against our 5. Man with the overlapping run here. It's a terrible pass, but they're still on the ball. Potential handball there. No VAR again, though, just as a reminder, as well as no extra time. Sterling. Enzo finds Nicholas Jackson, who does very well. And is fouled. Surely, ref. Are there going to be any more gaming streams this week? Maybe, because we're not playing on until Monday, so I shall see. I shall see. On the current form, they are really scared. What? On the current form, they are. It's really scary. Yeah. Tottenham, I'm really not. I'm looking forward to it because I always like playing against Tottenham. Those games are always fun. I do just sense that it's not going to be good news. Do you know what I mean? Am I right in thinking we're still, at least for now, I think that will change. But are we? We're not unbeaten at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium anymore. We lost 2-0 in the last game, didn't we? Oliver Skipp and Harry Kane with the goals in that game. We got away. I didn't quite see it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't able to see the replay just then. Excuse me. Really windy out there. We are on 6,460 subscribers. Just 40 subscribers away from 6,500. It's been a damn long squeeze, this 6,000 mark. We need to get to 7,000 soon so that we could do another 7-hour special. Lord knows we need more of those. Jesus Christ. Seven-hour special, 8-hour special. It's around 40 mile an hour. Gusts tonight, highest of 55 mile an hour. Don't take your brolly out. If you're going outside, don't take it. You'll be whisked away. I mean, we should have had a penalty, so, you know, it's made up for it. Ball played, I think that's going to go out for a goal kick again, and it does. Just under, or just over, sorry, 5 minutes to go until half-time. Can Chelsea see this through? 1-0, the current score, as you can see. I should probably put a ball next to... who was the scorer? Badiashile, obviously. Jesus, how could I forget? Ball comes in, deflected, corner ball for Blackburn. Corner ball. Oh! Bit of a mishap there in defence. Jackson's coming for it, and he might get to it. He bottled it. You absolute bottle job. Keeper getting to it in the end, but I think Jackson could have gone for that, to be honest with you. D, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Leslie, Ugachukwu, Kukurea in space. He finds Badia Shield. Enzo, back to Leslie. Disasi in space. Finds his man. Disasi. Held up nicely. Played out wide. Finds Raheem Sterling on the edge of the box. What can he do with it? Takes it to the byline and does fuck all. Jesus Christ. Gotta say, the green screen's doing great today. I'm moving soon, so I need to take the set down, so I've taken a picture of it. You never would have known. You never would have known. Unless you were watching yesterday. Two minutes to go. Here is Jackson, played inside. What do you think of Jackson? I think he needs Nkunku to come back. I think the link up between them will be really good. Really, really good. Hopefully signs of what, you know, we'll see more of what happened during pre-season. I just don't think it's working for him right now. He's not getting the right sort of supply, I suppose. But he is also, you know, at the same time, he's not the best at putting it away, but Blackburn could be. They aren't. Brilliant chance there for Blackburn. Jesus. 5 men went to Mo. Went to Mo Ahmedo. 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man, and his dog spot went to Mo Ahmedo. How are we having such a close game against Blackburn, says Samson Hagos, or Hagus. Because we're allowing them to. We are allowing them to, good sir. That is what Chelsea do. We are Charity FC after all. And Nkunku is not back yet, but he potentially could be soon. Again, such poor play there. Blackburn might have one last chance in them of this half. They're loving the flicking link-up play. They really are. Poorly passed out there from the back, but dealt with brilliantly there by Enzo Fernandez, who picks the ball up once again. Nice pass by Kukurea, finds him down the wing. And again, not the best of balls to find Nicholas Jackson. Noni needs to come in and score. I'm not quite sure. I think Pochettino's still not quite a believer in Noni Madueke. I don't know. 15 seconds to go. We'll see in just a couple of seconds how much additional time there will be. And it will be probably only 1 minute or so. 2 minutes of additional time. Chelsea with a chance here. It's Cole Palmer. Conor Gallagher is in space as well. It's a good pass and a fucking terrible first touch from Nicholas Jackson. Kukurea now. Enzo Fernandez. Leslie Ugochukwu. Will he have a chance? Will he have a shot? Who knows? Probably not. Just shocking. We are so unthreatening. Fucking hell. Such little threat in this Chelsea side. Not on paper. On paper, you'd think it's going to be chances left, right and centre. If you hadn't seen this Chelsea side all season, you'd look at some of the players and think, this Blackburn team are fucked. Anything but, really. They are 1-0 down, sure, but still. They don't look out of this game. James wins a corner ball. Reece James has looked good. He has looked really good. He's had a few shots. He's made some, good chances. He's defended well. Badiashile making his way into the box. If he could get a brace before half-time, that would just put us into overdrive. It would make my day. It really would. Conor Gallagher. 30 seconds remain. The ball comes in and the referee, for some reason, has blown the whistle. Not for half-time just yet. Just having a talk with some players at the moment, I think. And the corner ball will hopefully still be the last kick of the half. He's wasting his merry old time here. Nicholas Jackson now getting a talking to. What is the point? What is actually the point of wasting time like this? Ball comes in, punched away, and surely the half-time whistle will go. And there it is. Half-time. Chelsea 1. Blackburn Rovers 0 heading into the half-time break. It's a goal by the returning Benoit Badiashile, who put Chelsea in the lead following a bit of a scuffle in the box. Their goalkeeper palming it right into the feet of Badiashile, but he still had to put it away. And boy, did he ever on his return to Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 1, Blackburn Rovers 0 in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, with a place for the quarter-finals up for grabs. Best player so far, I'd say probably Badiashile. I've also I'd say James probably. Leslie Ikechukwu has looked really good in the middle. Let me just pause that for a second. Yeah, the back three. Have you seen the weather? Shall I have a look out the window? Bone dry. Bone dry. Absolutely nothing going on outside at the moment. Charlotte, thank you for making me get up, though. I'm only joking. I'd say Badiashile's definitely our best player. Enzo Fernandez has looked really good as well. Palmer just needs to maybe sort himself out a little bit. I think he's a little bit a little bit all over the place. There's been some balls that have come in that are, you know, it's just been, if he was just a little bit more awake, I think he would have. I think he could have easily put that goal in, that shot away if with the Benoit Badiashile flick over the top. That had volley written all over it. It really did. It really did. And yeah, it's just not to beat. I can't confidently say that we're going to come into this second half and put it to bed necessarily. But all the same, we don't look terrible like we have done, you know, more often than not lately. We need to start putting our chances away. Listen, we've got, how many chances have we had so far this game? I need to have a look. Our XG is 0.52. Couldn't give a bollocks because it's the same old shit. What does it even mean? I know what it means. Rhetorical question, but still. 10 shots. 10 shots we've had with only 4 on target. One of them obviously being the goal. 0 big chances. I don't quite get how that's the case. But then again, they've had 3 shots, 0 on target. You just know their first shot on target is going to be a fucking goal. Do you know what I mean? I've got your live sub count. Bang on 6460. It's actually 6467 actually at the moment. I need to update it on the top. 646. So hopefully today we can turn this to 6.5. That would be fantastic. But again, just looking at that Benoit Badiashile goal, and it was very calm, cool, collected in the way that it was taken. Stupid sub count. Yeah, they're never accurate. They're never accurate. £50 give. This is Sammy saying £50 giveaway if their first shot on target is a goal. I mean, no. I'm not Alex. I'm not, you know, I'm not. Where's the thing gone? Hang on. I'm not made of money. But at the same time, I do back it. I do back it. I do think it is it's very likely to happen. Very likely to happen. They've had really good link-up play, all things considered. Like, they've actually looked really good. With their sort of passing played. I mean, that isn't a green screen. Look. It's the same thing behind. Look how stupid this looks. It's just for the game. It's just so I don't have to change it every single time. But when I... just looks so stupid, doesn't it? All that, it's like a blue X-ray, isn't it? What's the point? Because when I'm doing... I've started doing player ratings. I need the green screen. Do you know what I mean? So if I was to go, look, now it's a black screen. Now I can just go straight onto player ratings or whatever. And I don't know what's going on there, but you know what I mean? I can have a background up and ready to go. That's not going to be the case when I move. It's going to be a really good background, like a really good background. So subscribe so you don't miss that, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any future content on the channel. 9 likes away from Potch O'Clock, so let me know when that happens and we can get some more Potch O'Clock action before the second half commences. But again, going back to the game, are you going to do live player ratings, Harry? Yes. I'll be ending the stream here, doing my review And then I will be doing the player ratings after that. Guessing the green screen is also for the byline. Yes. We're not sat in a studio. But it is weird. It's weird, isn't it? Because it looks realistic. Like, no one really seemed to mention anything because why would you? But then when it goes closer, like, look, it's very... Oh, just looks so weird, doesn't it? But when I'm sat like this, it's all right. Arsenal are losing 2-0. I do not believe you. Oh my God, they actually are. Ben White with an own goal and Kudus on the 50th minute. It's currently half-time, no? No, they're currently in the 50th minute. Currently in the 50th minute. My prediction before the start of the game was 1-0 Chelsea. How has Chelsea played? Who's been the best player? Says Steve. Big up, Steve. Best player of the game so far, I would say Badiashile, considering it's his first game back. He's scored. He's been absolutely brilliant in defence. And quite honestly, should have got an assist. Cole Palmer, he just wasn't confident in his finish. And I don't know. There was a bit of a brain fart sort of happening there that prevented Palmer from just going for the shot. I don't know. Other than that, Disasi's been good. People have been calling for the Disasi-Badiashile link-up for the first time since they were at Monaco. And so far, it's been really good. There's been some moments, more so down our left-hand side. So on Cucurella's side, it's looked a little bit dicey. It's looked a little bit shaky. That's where their chances have mostly come from. And, yeah, it's just... That's the only thing I can think of that's, you know, dicey in that regard. So, I don't know. Sterling has been exactly the same. Sterling has been exactly the same that you can expect. Jackson has been frustrating as well. I thought Leslie Ogochukwu has been all right. He's been okay. Gallagher as well has been all right. Nothing amazing. And Cole Palmer, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting to see in this game. He's been brilliant in the games he's played for Chelsea so far in his career. Today, a little bit more, you know, this is where you'd expect him to really shine. This is where you'd expect Cole Palmer to really excel. And, yeah, he's just had a couple of times where it's just not, you know. Why don't you do live Premier League games? You were the best. I do. I do it somewhere else now. I do it on the byline. So, hang on. There we go. That is where I do watch-alongs now for this season. Where I will do it next season or the seasons beyond then, I don't know. The idea is that I'll be doing it next season on the byline, but you never know. You never know. Alex might get bored and sack it off, so I'll be out of a job, and I'll just go back to doing it here. Or go back to doing it here. I'll just go to doing it here. But no, I'm enjoying doing it on the byline. So much better on one-man live stream. It's just a different vibe. Do you know what I mean? It's just a different sort of situation, different atmosphere. It's the same me. I just don't get to talk anywhere near as much as I do when I'm on here. So if you're hoping to see me talk loads, chances are it's not going to be the case on the byline because Alex loves to talk, which is fine because it's his show. But I do agree. Obviously, I'm going to be able to talk more when I'm on my own show with just on my own. And is this green screened? It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Co-op. But yeah. We've got a live subscriber count from Dan in the chat. 6472 apparently, but it's only saying 6470 for me. It's not so much he tells me off for cussing, he tells me off for saying the C word. But also tells me off for getting too excited when Chelsea come close to scoring, but we're 1-0 down in like the 90th minute. God forbid! God forbid! Keep smashing it, mate. Channel will only grow. It's a slow burner. It's a slow burner, but we're gonna get there someday. We're gonna get there someday. As I said, I'm moving house soon, so the content is like, it's a lot slower, a lot less than I was hoping to be doing at this point. But come next season, not next season, come when I move and I've got my studio in my house and everything like that, all set up, all looking sparkly and brand new, and it's all lit up brilliantly, and just you wait, it's going to look so good. I'm planning on doing pretty much daily content, so plenty more to come. And then the watch-alongs, you know, whatever comes. But I'm really enjoying myself on the byline at the moment. It's nice to be able to celebrate with people on a like personal basis. Obviously, it's good to celebrate with you guys. But at the same time, it's also nice to... You've got to think, I've done this for 4 years. This is my 4th year doing live streaming for watch-alongs, which is crazy. And it's just nice for at least one season have it where I can watch the game with people, as opposed to just watching the game on my own in my room. Do you know what I mean? Who keeps subbing and unsubbing? I don't know. It is scores around the stadiums. Currently 2-0 to West Ham. It's 1-0 to Liverpool against Bournemouth. That's West Ham versus Arsenal. Is it 3-0? Is it actually 3-0? I don't think it is. It is! What's their lineup? Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Kiwior, White. Is that fucking... I think I recognised that guy on the TV just then from, what's his name? Jay, not Jay, is it Jay? Fucking hell. Embarrassing. I don't want to get his name wrong, if you know what I mean. Jay Tomlins? Jay Tomlins. I think I just saw at the game. I could be wrong. Players are coming out shortly. The Blackburn players are already out. It is Havertz that's up front. Wait. What is this? Shot map. Where's Havertz? Havertz is playing as left centre mid. Left centre mid. What? Why is Havertz playing as left centre mid? No, Jay Tomlins is his name. He's a YouTuber he does Chelsea content as well. I forgot, it's 150 likes on the stream. Remember, we're aiming for 200 today. Excuse me. But all the same, ladies and gentlemen, the second half is about to commence. But first, but never, not least, it's Punch O'Clock. Sorry, I scrambled my words up there a little bit. Early chance for Chelsea here, and it's dragged wide by Reece James. Not the best of shots at all. 1-0 to Newcastle. What was for dinner? I had chicken and rice again. It sounds boring. What is going on here? Blackburn are through! Oh, what a terrible finish there. Sanchez just stayed on his line. What a chance for Blackburn Rovers. It has gone through. Badiashile has been left in the dust. It's not Badiashile actually at all. It's Axel Disasi. Terrible finish there by their striker. Unbelievable. And another chance here. They're calling for handball on the edge of the box. And Chelsea now moving forward. Potentially a good ball there. It wasn't in the end. You had that as well, didn't you? Yeah, but you can mix up chicken and rice. It's chicken thighs and rice are the base, but it's what you put in it. So today rather, my rice was mixed with pico de gallo, which is tomatoes, red onion, and jalapenos, I believe. Could be wrong. With coriander and lime juice. So that mixed in with your rice. Tasty stuff. And then my chicken was marinated in some Maggi sauce, which was a chicken tikka masala style sauce, which was fucking banging. Bit of sweet chili sauce. Garlic powder, salt, pepper. Bit of white pepper as well. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I keep telling you. I know what I'm doing in the kitchen. Jesus. Hopefully I can get, the cooking with Harry sorted when we move in. Lewis Hall with the goal, really? Lovely stuff. Glorious stuff. Saying Arsenal were the favourites to win the cup, allegedly. Lovely overlapping run there. Reece James. Can he get the cross off? He can, but not quite sure what he was aiming for there. He got the edge of the box on the other side. He's checking his boots. He's checking his boots for any stray bits of grass, I suppose, that could have put him off there. But 6,476 subscribers. We are, 24 subscribers away from the big 6.5. Would be fantastic if we could. How do you watch tickers? What is that? Evening, Greg. Thought your name was Cadbury then, but I am mistaken. Ball played over the top. Put out for a throw-in. Chelsea definitely on the front foot in this second half so far. Blackburn definitely had a chance. Tickers are a 3D map of the ball going around the pitch. I just assumed that was like a virtual thing. I didn't know that's what they were called. I know, yeah, I know what it is. They've had it on gambling websites for years. I didn't know that was what they were called though. In my early days when I used to stream on Twitch, my first season, Chance here. Enzo Fernandez. He has a shot, and it's wide. My early days on Twitch, on my first season, at the bottom, I used to have one of those. So, you know, I'm aware. I'm in the know, you know. I have a very strong suspicion this is going to be a very dull second half. You know. Why don't you have one now? Because it won't be in time, and it will spoil things. Here's Enzo Fernandez. James. Cole Palmer. Yeah, post cap. You might as well, mate. You might as well. You might as well. We're not going to be scoring in this second half. It has got 1-0 written all over it. 1-0 written all over it. Or a late goal from Blackburn. We're not looking convincing so far, goal scoring wise. That's got to be offside. Oh man, we're so boring to watch, man. Oh my God. Fleetwood 2, Blackpool 1, is it? Thanks for that. Thanks for that update. Badia Shield plays it to Enzo. To Sassy. Badia Shield. Really boring here at the moment. Just playing it round the back. I really pray that... I know there's been evidence that would suggest that Pochettino is not someone who wants us to sit on a 1-0 victory, but the fact that we look like we are at the moment against this Blackburn side may be absolute bollocks, as Jackson's nearly through and a corner ball given. Corner ball given. This is an awful second half so far. Brilliant ball over the top. Chested down by Jackson, but again, his first touch control is just so poor. The chest was good. The touch with his feet just took it so far away from him. Ball comes in by Cole Palmer, and it's too much, out for a goal kick. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's what he does best. It's Poch o'clock. Snooze fest galore. We might be winning, but are we entertaining? Absolutely not. Cole Palmer's had a rake down the back of his Achilles there. I hope he's all right. Here is Palmer. James. Jackson. Oh my God. The pass to Jackson then from... Was it Leslie? Not good. Not good at all. $200 people watching. Make sure you are subscribing, liking, hitting the bell notification to be notified of all future content on the channel. Plenty to come. This is a very boring second half so far. Any subs you'd make, maybe, just maybe, I need to refresh my knowledge on who the substitutes actually are. Probably bring on Washington, you know. Why not? Why not? He's not going to do any worse than Jackson. I'd bring Palmer off, honestly, because probably could do with the rest coming into the Tottenham game. Ian Maatsen would be good. Madueke as well. I think so. David Washington, Madueke, and probably bring on Caicedo just to fix the middle a little bit. It seems to be a bit leaky in this second half. Well, certainly at the beginning of the second half. Plus, I think we just need to start like thinking, you know, realistically, can we hold on to this? Probably not. Do we need to make a sub? Probably. Do we need to rest players? Probably. Sterling. Bring Madueke on for Sterling, for the love of God. That is really good from Sterling here. Terrible pass again. Cucurella finds Enzo Fernandez, who shoots, and it's a very easy save for the goalkeeper, who keeps the score at 1-0. Enzo, his shooting, man. Could it be any more central? Chance for Blackburn. It's fallen. It really has, and it's just fizzled out for them. And a goal kick for Chelsea. Yeah, the chances are there. The chances are absolutely there for Blackburn. It's just they're doing a bit of a Chelsea at the moment and they're not taking their chances. If we could get to 200 likes before the end of the game, that would be brilliant. Here is Cole Palmer. Brilliantly done. Diving. Weaving. Tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. Brilliantly done there. By Cole Palmer. Sending the number 3 for a hot dog. Oh, Jesus Christ. And tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. Corner ball. Conor Gallagher, well, I'd say he's been stinky so far. Thank you, Dan. We have scored from a corner today. If you can count that. I don't know. Ball comes in. It's another absolute fucking howler. Palmer with the cross. Straight to the keeper. Sterling! And it is in! I wasn't looking. Raheem Sterling puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 now. Now you can make your subs. Now you can call it a day because, ladies and gentlemen, it's punch o'clock. Take my eyes off it for 1 fucking second. The ball was played out poorly by the goalkeeper. It's Cole Palmer who finds it. Sterling who puts it in the top corner brilliantly. Time for Noni and Washington. Absolutely. Raheem Sterling, he was always going to score, wouldn't he? He was always going to score. He was having an absolute stinker of a game. And picks up his goal because now it's, well, he scored, so you can't really complain about him, can you? I will continue to complain about how boring his style of play is, how uninspiring he is. Yes, he scored. Yes, he remains one of our top scorers over the last 2 years, but still. The fact of the matter is, Jesus Christ, the man stinks. Reece James comes off, as does Conor Gallagher. Malo Gusto comes on, as does Levi Colwill. Benoit Badiashile as well comes off after his return to first team football. And he can go out knowing that he has at least begun securing a place in the quarterfinals for Chelsea with his goal to make it 1-0. And I can't remember who it was for Gallagher. Who came off for Gallagher? Or came on for Gallagher, rather. Or did Gallagher even come off? What? I don't know. No one. Okay. Gallagher stayed on. It looked like he was coming off. My thing has cut out, which is brilliant. Give me a sec. Come on. Christ's sake. Oh. I'm actually a little bit behind now. 37, 34, 35, 36, 37. There we go. 2-0 to the boys. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. All that good stuff. We're up to 175 likes. Chelsea are 2-0 to the goods. Please do get us to 200 likes before the end of the stream. That would be fantastic. Ding dong. Ding dong. Subs. Let me just move these about. I know why I enjoy doing the byline these days, because it's a lot less tiring talking non-stop on your own. I forgot how tiring it is, but I'm loving it. I am loving it. Co-op water. It's the fucking best, mate. Sparkling water. Make no mistake about it. It's unbelievable. And for a pack of 6, you can get it for £1.50. £1.50 for a pack of 6. So I've just stacked me little my little mini fridge full of goodies. Your boy's staying hydrated. Sean with his love, his absolute love for Raheem Sterling's arse cheeks knows no bound. No bounds that Sean will go. He would clap those cheeks. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. Anyway, Brilliantly done by Malagusto. He has sent it out for a throw-in, though. It's a matter of time now. It's a matter of time. There really is no hope now for Blackburn, I don't think. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. The craziest thing that's happened today is 8 minutes to go in the game between West Ham and Arsenal, and it's 3-0. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic there. It is 1-1 between Bournemouth and Liverpool. Chelsea 2, Blackburn 0, as we know. Everton 2, Burnley 0. Ipswich Town 0, Fulham 2, Manchester United 0, Newcastle 2. So I fancy our chances going through to the next round. I'll say that much. Here's Cole Palmer. Potentially good pass as Sterling does get to it. He stays on his feet. Surely the chance now for 3, and it's played in. And Nicholas Jackson skies it once again on a silver platter for him, and he doesn't put it away. Absolutely brilliantly done by Raheem Sterling. I just, honestly, Jackson, what are you playing at? Unreal. Unreal. Liverpool 2-1. Here's Malagusto. Disassi. Brilliantly played. Cole Palmer cuts inside brilliantly as well. He goes for the shot. It's deflected, but it goes on target. Saved by the keeper. Sends it out for a throw-in. 68 minutes on the clock. It's still 2-0. What a save by the keeper there. Brilliant play, though, from Cole Palmer to lead up to it. And I think it actually deflected and hit the post. Nearly deflected all the way into the back of the net, but what the fuck is that corner? We've kept it alive, though. Gallagher's corners are fucking terrible. Please. "20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go." And remember, I'll be posting a review of this game after the finishing, the final whistle, as per usual. And then a live stream will commence as well, again, for the player ratings, where we will delve into the ratings of each and every single one of these players. Sterling definitely going to be going up in the rankings as he makes a storming run, a brilliant run at that. Sterling all the way! What a chance. He has really woken up. Where is this Sterling all the time, man? For the love of God. Do more like this, please. This is what we want to see. Chance here to the byline and dispossessed right in the nick of time. Ball comes out of nowhere. Cucurella! Oh. Dan, I don't know where you're watching the sub count, mate. I'm at 6-4-8-9, according to me. Blackburn with a chance here. They've got it by the corner flag. Good bit of play there. Corner ball. It doesn't seem to be necessarily right now any sign of a miracle for Blackburn Rovers, but, you know, crazier things have happened. $12 likes away from 200. Blackburn with a chance, pushing the back perhaps. Referee says no, no. Play continues. Blackburn looking for the cross once again. Overlapping run. He says no, gets the cross off and headed away by Levi Colwell. Cole Palmer now in pursuit as they played the ball back. Cole Palmer now looking to close down the goalkeeper. He does not. Goalkeeper plays it out well. But not the best of passes to the overlapping run down the right-hand side. He is knackered as well. I think that is Markande. Excuse me, Jesus. Can we get a one step beyond? We might be able to. If I can rustle it out of somewhere. Is it here? It's not here. Is it here? It's not here. Is it this one? It's this one. Is this one Frankie time? I don't know. I don't even think I have Frankie time anymore, but... One step beyond. You can see my background. Stop. There we go. There we go. We're back. Got a bit excited there, yeah. Yeah, even still 2-0 against Blackburn is it like good shot. Gallagher, not good enough. Puts it wide. He can't quite believe it. We definitely can believe it. 2-0 against Blackburn at home. It's with our one of our strongest possible starting 11s. It is it's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, a win is a win. I could have really done with something a bit more convincing, but it's going to be Nicholas Jackson off for Moises Caicedo. Another rather disappointing performance, I must say, from Nicholas Jackson. Bit lackluster is what I would say. Just lackluster. I wouldn't say disappoint. Well, I'd say disappointing. Do you know what? It is a disappointing performance from Nicholas Jackson. Once again. you know. Cheeky Gallagher, false 9. It's Palmer that's gone up top now. It is definitely Palmer that's gone up. Save your energy for the Spuds. Absolutely. Disappointing is the word. I just want so much for him. 2 Chelsea players fighting over it. Here's Gallagher. I won't be satisfied unless we win this 3-0, to be honest with you. My 2-1 prediction could still well be on the cards. But, you know. A reminder, all the links to my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff in the description down below. Plenty of content uploaded to all platforms. Some fun shit on TikTok, I guess. You can see me crying all the time. If that's your jam, then by all means. If you haven't subscribed here, then please do. Ding ding. Hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content. 191 likes on the stream. Let's get to 200. Jeezy peeps. Where's the links for the OnlyFans? You are just a horny bastard, you are, Sean. You really are. I've got cheeks like Sterling. I really do. You wouldn't believe it. But if you saw my arse, you'd think, Jesus, that is a peachy bum. That is a really peachy bum. It's a surprisingly peachy bum. But a peachy bum nonetheless. You can always rely on Chelsea to bring out the strangest of conversations. Caicedo with a bit of an oopsie there. Leslie Ukachukwu mugged. Absolutely mugged. And a chance here at the back post for... I'd say we're playing down the clock, but there's still 10 or so minutes to go. For the love of God, put us out of misery. Score another goal. We want 3. We want 3. Please. Plays it. Gallagher. Sterling. Crossed across goal and cleared out for a corner ball. Sterling has absolutely come... he's come alive. He's come alive down the right-hand side. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? He looks a completely different player now that he's switched sides. Gusto. Very hard pass to Gallagher. Palmer. Gallagher. Palmer again. Not long to go. But it's been fun, no? Has it been fun? Have you guys had fun with me back? It's like the old days, isn't it? It's lovely. It's lovely. I've missed you. I really have. On a 1-to-1 level or a 1-to-215 level, it's been an absolute joy to come back. Two Chelsea players are currently down at the moment. It's been an absolute joy to come back to the solo streams for just the one stream. We'll be back to normal viewings on the Byline YouTube channel, youtube.com/thebyline, for the Tottenham game and the rest of the season. Hey, I mean, I would appreciate the support over on the Byline as well. You know, there's nothing stopping you from coming and saying hello on the Byline. Make it known. Team Harry and all that over on the Byline. Tell Alex and Mod that they, although they have 1 million followers between the two of them, you're here for me. You're not there for them. What was it called? Level their ego. Do you know what I mean? Give them a bit of... what's the words? Sterling. Here is Sterling. Humble them. That's the word I'm thinking of. Humble them. Humble Alex and Mod with all their fucking followers. I've barely got 1,000 followers. I mean, honestly, if every single one of you followed me on Twitter that are watching right now, I'd get to 1,000 followers. Finally. Finally. I'm gonna recreate a picture that Mod did where he got to 600,000 followers on Twitter. When I get to 1,000, he bought a load of balloons for 600,000 and he sat with it and everything. I'm going to buy the exact same clothes, recreate the exact same picture. So if you fancy all of that sort of stuff, at Harry CFXI, the link for that is in the description if you're up for a laugh. Why not? 7 subscribers away from 6,500. Thank you very much to everyone that has subscribed today. Seven minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. 6 men went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot. Chance for Blackburn Rovers. They've nodded it over the bar. Seven men went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot. Went to Mo Meadow. Chance here for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez finds Sterling. He's absolutely bombarded, but the shot comes in and he's dragged it wide and it's actually going to go out for a throw-in. 8 men went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot went to Mo Meadow. 9 men went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot went to Mo Meadow. Ten men went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. 10 men, 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man and his dog Spot went to Mo Meadow. Chelsea, who are ya? Chelsea, who are ya? It's Potter Clock. It's Chelsea champions, Chelsea champions. I don't know where the "who are you" came from, but I was just feeling it in the moment. You know what I mean? No beer today, no, absolutely none. I'm high on life. I'm drunk on life. Chelsea are winning once again. It may well be against Blackburn Rovers, and we may well be offside again for like the fucking 50 millionth time. but a win is a win. A win is a win. Nani Madueke, and I believe that is that Santos coming on? Not Santos. What's his name? Santo? I'm a gassy boy today. Matos. Santo. Matos. I was being a bit dyslexic there. Are you streaming the cup draw, says Josh Shield. I am indeed. I am indeed. But that'll be on the player ratings show. So, a review. A review of the game will be uploaded straight away after this, and then a player ratings live stream will be going live. So again, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content, but also of when I go live for the live player ratings after this stream. Of course, like I said, I have to record a video for my review of the game. It'll only be a brief 5-minute video or so, but hopefully then we can do the player ratings, do the cup draw as well. It'll be labelled as a cup draw player rating show at the same time. So if you are about, if you're looking for something to do, if you wanna fucking, you know, have another laugh for about half an hour, 45 minutes, come on back, join me for a little bit more of this evening. As the wind is starting to pick up quite a bit outside, I'll tell you that. Hurricane fucking Kieran can fuck off. He's getting on me tits. It was Noddy Madueke for Cole Palmer. "11 men went to..." No, they didn't. It's still not over, though. There is still time for some cup magic. But an easy win for Chelsea, all things considered. We didn't make it easy to start with. But overall, they had their chances. But, you know, what else is to be said rather than, you had your day out, now fuck off home. You had your day out, now fuck off home. You had your day out, now fuck off home. I don't really know how that song ends, to be honest with you. It's been a while. You had your day out, now fuck off home. It's just fun to say, isn't it? Yes, Angeline is dedicated. It's 5:31 a.m. here. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Well, might be worth getting some sleep. Are you feeling any better, Angeline? It's your landlord from upstairs. Keep it down or else I'm coming down there. Mate, I'm literally moving house in about 3 weeks' time, so I couldn't give a bollocks. Plus their flat's on for sale at the moment, so, you know, makes no blind bit of difference to me. It's pissing down here where I am. I mean, my windows are bone dry, so I don't think it is raining. It says it's raining on my computer, but my eyes are telling me a different story. My eyes are telling me a completely different story. 200 likes on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How could I forget? It's Potch o'clock. We've hit the mark. We've hit the mark. We really have. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. We are 6 subscribers away from four. We are 6 subscribers away from 6,500 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe button. Aren't you more south? Yeah. South of, yeah. I don't live on the coast. Kukurea, 4 minutes of additional time. We played one already. We can now officially start to wind down the scores around the grounds. I know you're London born and bred. I'm not really. Yeah, Mezzadonna, just try and dox me as much as you can, mate. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Really appreciate that. The scores around the grounds, it is a final score of a final score of 3-1 to West Ham against Arsenal, so there's no chance of us drawing against the Gooners. Bournemouth are about to lose unless they pull something out of the bag. 2-1 to Liverpool in that game. Chelsea 2-0 against Blackburn. Everton 2-0 against Burnley. Ipswich 1-0 down. 3-1 down against Fulham. And it's still 2-0 to Newcastle at Old Trafford. I kind of feel bad for Man United, says Blue Lightning. Fuck them. I couldn't give a bollocks. Could not give a hoot nanny. Chance for Blackburn here to get one back. What a save by Sanchez. I cannot believe this geezer hasn't shot sooner. It's a guaranteed goal. It's a fantastic save from Robert Sanchez. But he has to score that. Is it 3-0 now? It is 3-0 to Newcastle. Unbelievable. But not really. You just know United are going to beat us anyway, aren't they? So typical. We're both a fucking shambles, but Man United are going to fucking wipe the floor with us. You just know it. You just know it. When are you going to do the cooking stream? When I move into my new house. And when I'm all set up and ready to go. Thank God I'll be getting good internet, for the love of God, so I can stream to multiple platforms instead of just YouTube. There's the full-time whistle, boys and girls. It's a solid result in the end. Not quite as solid as I was hoping for. Chelsea 2, Blackburn 0. Listen, if you want to see me soon, then you will do. I'm going to be doing the review now, then the player ratings live stream shortly after. That way we can do the Carabao Cup quarter-final draw together. That's pretty much it for today. On the watch along. Thank you so much for watching. If we could try and get to 6,500 as soon as possible, that'd be great. 5 subscribers away. We'll try and do that in the player rating show. But all the same, boys and girls, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to come back to the solo watch alongs, and you guys have made me feel right at home. So thank you very, very much. My name is Harry up the Chelsea. I will see you very, very shortly for the player rating show and the review that will shortly follow. See you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.